Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 340 for the 26th of April, 2026. My name's Lone Kelly.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. Again. Welcome.
It is...
My name's Jody Kelly. Sorry. I'll start again. My name's Jody Kelly.
We'll do it again. We'll do the intro again. Right.
Okay, nobody noticed. Fine.
Do it again. It's not live. We can scrub that. We'll edit this bit out.
Don't say we're not live, because we are live, because we've not been live.
Live.
Yeah, we are live. Anyway, we'll do it again.
We are live. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Producer just said do it again.
Right, okay. What? It's been taps off weather in Scotland.
Aye.
Is that light flickering, by the way?
What light?
The red light. Maybe not.
Look into the light, Caroline.
Look into the red light.
Mm-hmm.
Red light. Yeah, taps off weather for Scotland.
This is a hell of a start. Aye. Lovely weather. Lovely weather down the beach. The ice cream, beer gardens, all that stuff. The slightest whiff of sunshine in Scotland, and it's taps off.
Exactly.
Not us, but
not us. No. No one wants to see this.
Too old for that.
I don't know. Although there's a few people slightly older than us that are just like taps off. And yeah, at that point, I feel like I should go around with like spare taps and just drape them on people, going like, not today, son.
I saw one like that today. Actually, I saw somebody like that, and I was like, wow, the audacity of somebody my age walking about with it all hanging out.
I don't get it. I don't get wandering around. You saw it in we went to Tenerife in January, and it was not exactly warm. It was like 12, 15 degrees maybe.
That's off weather in Scotland.
Exactly, and there was people clearly from Scotland or maybe even the north of England, and they had taps off, and I'm like, dude, and they're wandering around like the promenade, not the beach area, and I'm like,
for MD it's not Scottish. Taps off means you take your top off and expose your body to the sun.
That's right. Yeah. Yes.
Tops
off. Yes. Or for the American viewers, skins and not tops, because the basketball they play competitions where it's skins and tops.
Right. Okay.
For some reason. So we went down we were in a beer garden. I was in a beer garden, and had a nice pint of Guinness in the beer garden. Enjoyed the sun. Got some vitamin D. Yeah, it was lovely. And then today we were out and about. Oh, actually, I won't mention names because all that kind of stuff. No names, no background. But some of our relatives were involved in the kilt walk yesterday.
Well, big. Well. Sorry
I'm leading into that. Into
it. Right.
So 3 of them were involved in it. So they did the 13-mile walk yesterday. I think there's the 26-mile. There's the marathon walk.
That's
today that they were involved in.
That's good. That's
13 miles is enough.
That's some effort, by the way. Yeah,
that is. Yeah.
To be fair.
So they did well done. Round of applause for them. They raised some money for some charities, some SPCA and another couple of charities. Yeah. And they got a wee medal out of it, which is really nice as well. It's like a substantial weight to it as well. As a small child found out when he picked up and he was going like that above his head, and of course the momentum stopped and he smacked himself in the forehead. And then started crying, which is a bit of a shame. Not related to us, but
that's fine, man.
But our friend and friend of the show, James, is currently in London. Just now.
Yes. And
why is he in London, Jody?
He has completed London Marathon with alongside his brother-in-law and a niece, Jay, who was on the show a good few years ago. Jay did it as well. She did it, and Mark, his brother-in-law, who's a great guy, and he's done a few marathons now. Actually, I think this is James's first one. He's done a few kind of fun runs and things. So, but they did it. Good for him.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Great result. So proud of him.
That's brilliant achievement, to be honest.
I mean, imagine saying you've run the London Marathon.
I know, Joey,
unbelievable.
In my condition, imagine saying I've run a marathon. Any
I
marathon.
could eat a marathon.
Let alone the London. Well, no, I can't even eat a marathon.
I like
peanuts
marathons.
and chocolate. No,
Snickers.
I don't. No.
I like a Snicker.
I like peanuts and I like chocolate, but not together.
It's the most popular chocolate bar in the world.
Oh my god, I know. Do you know what? It's the Breaking Bad of chocolate bars.
And do you know what blows my mind? The middle part of the Snicker, the nougat bit, is made from Snickers. So you have to mash down a Snicker to make that part of the Snicker, which blows my mind. So that's like the chicken and the egg scenario.
That cannot be right.
It's a fun fact.
Jody, it could be a fun size fact. It's not. It can't be right because it's the nougat bit in it. There is also made in Mars bars, and Mars bars don't contain nuts.
Well, somebody Google it then.
I'll Google it right now. Does Snickers nougat contain Snickers? Is that right? Is that right? No, Snickers nougat does not contain Snickers bars. Rather, it's a compound of it is a component of a Snickers bar. The nougat is a fluffy mixture of corn syrup. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
nougat.
Anyway, David said, "Wait, can you say nougat again?" David, come on.
Hey, David, say fondant.
We've just been talking about what do you call him? God, the comedian, the controversial comedian.
I'm losing you.
Are you still? Hello? Am I still here?
Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. Aye, we're just talking about him.
No, it's me. It's me. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you popping into the other one?
Off air. What? No, I was going to say, you're talking about him off air.
I talked about him off
right
air.
There. We weren't talking about Louis C.K. right now. We're talking about him off air. Yes.
Aye.
So this is going well.
Shall we talk about
anyway? So to round it off, let's talk about something we know about entertainment. But before that, there's no Snickers in Snickers. There's only Snickers in Snickers. So just to confirm that,
it's not true.
It's not true. It's a complete lie and a fabrication and a part of the Rebel Alliance. And take it away. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
He's a very famous singer, songwriter.
Legend, controversial figure to some.
Controversial figure.
Musical legend.
Musical phenomenon. There's only two in the world, you and Michael Jackson. Musical phenomenons. And if you know, you know. And Jody Kelly, musical phenomenon. No, not remember that? No.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, I do. Wow.
If you know, you know.
Anyway, carry on.
I have a copy of it over there if you want.
You never do.
I do. I very much do. It's one of the rare things that I kept.
No, I don't want to see that. Anyway, carry on.
Anyhow, so Anthony Fuqua, I hope I pronounced that correctly. He released a biopic about Michael Jackson, which is fairly controversial, and it's his nephew Jaafar Jackson who plays
Michael
in the biopic biological pick, and it's the biggest opening weekend ever for a musical biopic, surpassing Straight Outta Compton.
We've had so many good shows lately. We were due a bad one, weren't we?
This
is it, guys. This is it.
I might actually switch the other one because it is pretty bad here, and because
it seems okay. It seems okay here.
It's just that I keep getting I'm not getting any reaction from you, which is not good because you're one of those ones.
All right. Yeah. I thought it was just my standard reaction to you.
No, it's not. It's not.
Just a sort of state of kind of embarrassment and mocking humour. I don't know. Stunned silence.
Oh God, Sloane's talking about this bloody subject again. Oh,
there was nothing about Michael Jackson.
meanwhile, on your side of the screen, I'm seeing. one of those ones.
Yeah, because that is my reaction. No,
yeah. Anyway, it's made 217 million globally, which is not a bad opening weekend. I wouldn't have thought. That's pretty good.
Well, that is that. I may be making this up as well because I've made up the Snickers thing already. But is that not the biggest opening a biopic's ever had?
Yes, it's the biggest opening weekend ever for a musical biopic.
For a musical biopic.
It's from the tea bringers of Bohemian Rhapsody and the janitor of Training Day.
Yeah, I believe so. And the cooking
that's right,
lady.
Yeah, the catering truck that was involved in Paul
the Highlander.
Exactly. Yeah. Who cares? Like, I mean, it's not the director. Like, including the guy that wrote the checks. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a few controversies about the Michael Jackson thing. The fact that folk are going, oh, but it ends at, it doesn't tell the full story. I do believe they're doing
but it does tell his story.
But they're doing it in two. I think they're doing it in two halves of the movie.
Yeah.
But then I don't think anybody really wants to see all that side of things. The horrible part, of it, and all the sort of and it would be a one-sided thing anyway. It'd be obviously from the Michael Jackson side.
Well,
I suppose we've seen enough of the other side anyway, right enough.
Well, that's the thing, we haven't seen enough of the others because the whole, sexual abuse allegations, that's not featured at all in the biopic.
No, I know, but I'm saying that we've seen plenty of it in documentaries though lately. There've been plenty of them.
Yeah.
Finding Neverland and all that. Or did I make that up as well? Is that Johnny Depp film?
I think is Finding Neverland not about J.M. Barrie, Jody?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's not that one. Anyway, there's one. Just edit out the first 12 minutes and 30 seconds out.
Apparently, if you say clip that, the AI will remember the clip and it will clip it.
Well, that's clever.
It's very clever, isn't it?
That's clever.
Which means it's listening to us. Aye, that's the J.M. Barrie one.
Sorry, I think we've got away with the first 12 minutes because somebody's just come in and
that's
David,
right.
I'm sure, won't tell anybody that this is
That's
rubbish.
right. No, he won't know.
Now. Right. we improve.
It's all
this moment on. You heard it first here.
We'll be good.
This is almost like the Russell Brand getting interviewed by Piers Morgan. And,
did you see that? Yeah, did you not? Did you send that to me or did I send that to you?
I think you sent it to me. And he's looking for his
Ezekiel
verse from the Bible.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's one of the most classic moments. It's the way that I don't like Piers Morgan that much, but it's the way that Piers Morgan looks at the camera at one point. It's a pure Oliver Hardy moment.
Say that again. It's the ultimate say that again.
Aye.
Oh,
what is going on with that guy, by the way? He's turned to religion to get away with, all these accusations. What an absolute
did he not turn up in church? And that's the reason. So that's the reason why he was talking about the Ezekiel passage, because he turned up in church holding a Bible. Like that was going to be his defense.
Dressed like Jesus and all that. I mean, what's this guy on? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we digress.
Yeah. Anyway, so are you going to go and see the movie? Like, I've not seen it because I don't mind Michael. Like, I have no problem with Michael Jackson's music. I think he's a very talented man, and his music's amazing. But it's not. I've never owned a Michael Jackson album, and I've never really listened to the singles outside of radio. So I've never thought to myself, I'll listen to a Michael Jackson song today. So I'm not a huge fan. Basically, that's what you could take from that. So I don't care about this movie at all. Like I don't care about the salacious stuff. I don't care about what it was his rise to fame. I know that he had a difficult childhood because his dad beat him and the rest of the Jacksons. So
I'm going to go and see it. We're fairly excited about going to see it. Derek actually went to see it yesterday. He said it was terrific.
He said
what I have heard about it is though that the music stuff is great, but the actual sort of drama stuff in between the kind of is a bit kind of not that controversial. You know, it could have been a bit more gritty, I think.
Because the critics didn't like it. The audiences loved it. But the critics didn't like it. It was like 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. Calling it a sanitized take on Jackson's life.
Yeah, well, exactly that. Yeah,
and
but then, like I say, you don't want to get into all that the grubby stuff, you know. It doesn't make for a good movie. I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody didn't
drama doesn't make for a good movie.
Bohemian Rhapsody didn't go head on all the AIDS stuff with Freddie Mercury, did it? And he's like, you know, dying like a skeleton, you know, slowly dying.
No, but it did
touched on it.
It touched on it much like a Canadian curler would
in the Winter Olympics.
Aye.
Tickled it.
Give it a wee nudge.
Tickled
wee nudge at the end. A wee kiss. A wee one of those.
Aye. I mean, it did touch on it, but it didn't, you know, go full on into it. You know, him withering away to, you know, nothingness.
By the way, fun fact about curling stones is they all come from Ailsa Craig, which is a small island off the coast of Scotland.
That's right. I can see it from my house. We've been there.
We've landed on Plymouth Rock.
Many people have been there. We have been there.
We have, yeah. Yeah, there's not. No, it's you know, it's like the moon. We were basically aboard MV Artemis.
Yep, exactly. We're space cadets.
That's right. Yeah. And we also went to the dark side of Ailsa Craig as well. We went around around it. So yeah.
Yeah. So right, okay, you've compared this to the Artemis astronauts and Russell Brand this week.
I never compared us to Russell. Oh no, you did. Yeah, earlier on. As long as you missed the first 12 minutes, you won't get that reference.
I wish we could get those 12 minutes back.
The Paramount thing is still. Jody, we have to do.
I'm going to go for a quick nap with this story.
Unfortunately,
wake me up when you're finished.
Unfortunately, this podcast covers entertainment news, and this sadly is entertainment news.
Yeah, it's a go. It's not a go. Netflix, no. Paramount, no.
Who's stealing who? So it had to go to a vote by the shareholders of Warner Brothers, and they were asked, would you like to be bought by Paramount? And they overwhelmingly said, yup. So now, with that ahead, it's a go. I've no idea what Zaslav is going to get because of this. I'm assuming it will be a massive payoff, a wee kind of chef's kiss. Thanks very much for all your hard work. It's for the whole enchilada. Is that right? Is that the right word? Encinito? I don't know. It's the whole the big kahuna. It's everything. It's the whole operation. So it's HBO Max, Warner Brothers, the film studio itself, DC Studios, CNN, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, all of its cable assets, assets that basically Netflix went, we don't want that. We just want the content. So it's everything that Warner Brothers has ever put out, which includes things like The Matrix, Looney Tunes, and a story we'll get to later on, which is Wile E. Coyote. All of that stuff is going to be owned by David Ellison eventually. Yeah. But I mean, it's not coming cheap. So it's $111 billion, and apparently there's quite a lot of Saudi investors that are involved in it, because obviously, as deep a pocket as Dave's dad Larry has. Larry. Cousin Larry. All right, there, Clark. As deep a pockets as he has, he doesn't have that deep a pocket, and he obviously wants to use other people's money to buy it. So he's going to use this consortia of Saudi Arabian money to buy Warner Brothers with it, which then begs the question: is this going to be like, Toys R Us? Those companies that come in, they buy a perfectly viable company, and then they strip it for parts, saddle it with a whole bunch of debt, and then just push it off like a Viking burial.
Which is a real shame if that happens, because Zaslav really did a great job there at Warner's. And then you look at the Oscars there as well; they just won, for
huge
Sinners and and all that. Weapons of a bit of a
which
success.
we'll get to later on because I've seen it. I watched it this week.
Oh, aye, so he did. So they've done really well lately. The last Batman movie did really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last Superman movie,
not so well.
Not so well.
Aye, but Superman's always a tricky one, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
I think Batman's an easier one to say, especially. And it seems they seem to put it in the right hands all the time, Zack Snyder, love him or hate him, he did a good job initially and then dropped the ball with it. Although, to be fair, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. Tim Burton made a Tim Burton movie with Batman in it a little bit, especially the second one. The second one's not like Batman at all in it, He's, I still like the first one though, and I did like the second one at the time. But when somebody pointed out to me that the second one really is just a weird Tim Burton movie, when Batman shows up now and again,
it's quite biblical as well. The whole firstborn thing as well.
The penguin stuff.
Which is kind of Tim Burton-y-esque.
It's very much a more Tim Burton thing than the first one was. Zaslav did a great job. So it's a shame if they do that. Paramount gets it and then they strip it into bits and sell off things and maybe Netflix will pick up a bit and it's like like a hyena at the corpse or whatever. Lines digging into it.
My guess is the first thing they get rid of is CNN. That would be my guess. And it's been, CNN was the de facto, thing that you put on in an airport.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch CNN? I don't watch CNN at all.
No.
So I get my news from Al Jazeera and the BBC and occasionally Deutsche Welle.
Well, typically you would in America, though. I suppose it's either Fox or CNN, isn't it?
NBC, I think. The sort of the bigger, CBS and NBC and ABC as well. ABC tends to be kind of more. They've got the nightly news, but it's not as good as CBS nightly news.
Or MFI, they're good.
MFI is pretty good as well. Yeah, solid. In fact, it comes together quite well. I find the MFI news. Yeah. So, do you want to know how much Zaslav is going to get when this deal completes? Is it exit package?
Oh, really?
Is golden parachute? Of course, he's getting an exit package. $887 million. Yeah, exactly. So it's expected to close quite quickly in Q3 2026. Now, I think it says pending regulatory clearance. It's going to create one of the largest media companies in history. My guess is because it's going to be right leading, it'll pass with flying colors from the regulator, which is FCC. Because the guy that's in charge of FCC is a Trump guy. So, and Larry's pals with Trump. So I think it's a rubber stamp more than anything else. But they're going to own everything. So the Paramount is basically going to own what? It's bizarre because what studios are now left? Disney came out of nowhere. So Disney's not really one of the major film studios that we used to have way back in the day. It was like Universal, Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Columbia. And so we're left with Columbia, Paramount, and Disney. Bizarre. 20th Century Fox, sorry, as well, and Universal.
Yeah, it's interesting you say Larry is obviously a Trump. This has gone Trump's way, really. And the fact you're talking about CNN, if it's a sort of Trump on the side of Trump news, that's a big deal,
Yeah,
that's a big.
Can sway American politics for the next however many years.
Exactly.
It's massive. I mean, CBS before the acquisition from David Ellison, CBS couldn't get in the same room with Trump. Not after there's some controversies and things like that. Basically branded them as fake news, and now they're not in bed with them, but like they get more access to Trump now compared to before. So it's not. I mean, I always think news organizations. Sorry, there you go.
Well, do you remember when it was said that Netflix were going to buy Warner's, and Trump was like, "I don't like it," and it seemed to all stop at that point, and then that was when Paramount came in, and it was Trump's pal and all that, and you know, I don't know. I just feel as if I don't like to get political on here, but I just feel as if there's something a bit more to it than face value.
Yeah, I mean, things are a bit strange across in America just now, and it's weird the fact that it's touching every aspect of, like, including an entertainment. It just seems like entertainment should be entertaining. That's what entertainment should be. It should be opiate for the masses, or whatever you want to call it. It should be something fun.
Funsies.
Funsies, and whether it's taking you out of everyday humdrum, or whether it's putting you into the drama like The Pit or whatever it is, it should be something you can enjoy of an evening, sitting watching TV. Escapism, yeah. In a nutshell, escapism, and it shouldn't be some kind of political message like forced down your throat.
It's actually turning into an episode of The Boys now. The way that we've been watching season 4. The whole I can't remember the character's name, but the kind of Trump-esque.
Stormfront.
And it's all the kind of MAGA type stuff, and
it ramps stuff. In season 5 that ramps up. There's a whole thing about them doing like basically Marvel movies, but the Marvel movies are like right-wing Marvel movies.
There's there's a kind of propaganda type message in there, in favor of this.
Because at the end of the 4th season, spoilers, but the news becomes more right-wing. No, I know, but it's not really. You can see what it's not really a spoiler. It gets more and more right wing as it goes on, which is kind of what either they're going to get rid of CNN, or CNN's going to start removing people and replacing them with right wing.
Or we're gonna start seeing Trump biopics that are like really kind of being a hero and all that, or whatever. Saving babies and
flowing blonde hair and all that kind of stuff.
It'll be like the picture up that he made himself like Jesus, with some sort of healing character in these movies or whatever, coming swooping out and saving the day, like a savior.
Exactly.
That's a bit all weird as well, isn't it? All the kind of the religious stuff going on there.
But that's what I mean. Is he's putting that that's social media, obviously, but like that's coming into the public discourse. It's appearing in SNL and all those kind of things as well. So it does infect everything.
So the huge spiders just appeared. That's why I'm saying that. Oh my god! Give me 2 seconds because I don't like it. 2 seconds.
All right. Okay. Well, give it. Well, I'll just. I mean, I suppose we can talk it. Just us. He's deathly afraid of spiders. He's not deathly afraid of spiders, but he doesn't like them. So I'm assuming he's going to try and usher a spider out. This is, of course, Jodie's art shed that he's in. So hopefully he's back with us. Are you back with us?
I was on. I was actually here. I could hear you. You muted me. I was just literally over. I could reach it with my foot.
Is the spider on your person now?
Bloody better. No,
is it upon you?
It was like that size.
Oh yeah, I don't like those ones. These house spiders you get in Scotland now, like so we get these. If you listen to this, search for house caterpillar. Right, that's what we get in Ontario, is these house caterpillars, and they grow to be about that size. They're massive things, and they look like centipede, millipede things, and they're disgusting. And they attack you. They chase you down the corridor.
Chase me?
I'm not kidding. They chase you. Yeah. And when we were kids, we would see spiders in the house and they'd be like that size, like an inch maybe or something, like tiny little things. The ones you guys have got now are like this size.
Yeah, big.
Like bloody tarantulas.
Yeah.
I don't like
anyway, we digress.
Anyway.
Sorry about that.
Anyhow, let's keep it with business news, because I don't know how much you like that. Jeff Shell, no relation to Royal Dutch Shell, I'm assuming. He's out as Paramount president, so he was brought in by Larry Ellison's son, Dave Ellison, to run day to day at Paramount, and apparently there's been some civil lawsuit accusing him of leaking non-public information and violating SEC rules.
Here we go.
So it's not.
So it started already.
It's not good. Yeah,
Corruption,
exactly. Yeah,
straight away.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Right,
okay.
And so apparently internally, though, Paramount did their own investigation and found no wrongdoing. So,
all right, that sounds about right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is his second high-profile exit in 3 years. He was actually fired from NBC Universal in 2013, and you'll never guess what it was. That's right, sexual harassment. He was accused of some impropriety. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't really go into the report. Doesn't really go into it. I don't care. It's disgusting anyway. So, he only joined Paramount in July 2024 when Skydance acquired the studio for $8 billion. This is the weird thing. So, Skydance buys Paramount for $8 billion, and then they do a bid for Warner's for $111 billion, and then Warner's is like, okay, what? That's like me walking over to Morrison's and going like, see, instead of this pint of milk, what if I give you $2.2 billion and I'll just buy a company from you?
Well, why not?
Do you have $2.2 billion? Well, I can get it.
I'll go to the bank, borrow it.
Do you want to know how much Jeff Shell? Do you want to know how much they shelled out for Jeff Shell in 2025?
Much.
He got $60.7 million last year in his salary and pay package and corporate jet usage and whatever the hell it is. He has now been fired, obviously, by Paramount, and his separation agreement has not been publicly made available, which probably means he got twice that to leave. And he'll probably find another job and he'll do it all over again. So.
Probably.
Let's pick it up a little bit. We'll talk about Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Stranger Things have released 85 Tales from 85 on the Netflix. They dropped all the episodes because that's what Netflix does. Drops all the episodes. Have you watched all the episodes yet?
I've not watched a single one. No.
Yeah, have I?
I'm trying to. I will. Not that I won't watch it though, because I think it looks pretty good.
It's an all new voice cast, by the way. It's not the original actors. It's all but the trailer that I watched, they sound pretty close to them.
Right. Okay. No, I'd like to watch it. No, not alone. I'd like to watch it with the family. I think. I don't know if Daniel watched. I think Daniel is. He watched some of the last season. He watched pretty much the first episode and then the end episode.
Right.
And in between, he didn't really watch it. And then he's kind of lost interest. So I don't know if he'll be watching it along with me.
Yeah.
Evelyn doesn't really watch cartoons like that. So I think I probably will watch it myself. But it looks good. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I will watch it.
It's set between seasons 2 and 3 of the main show.
Yeah, good.
So I think it features one of the characters from. It might be her that was in season 5. I'm not entirely sure because I don't really know. I don't really know the characters' names outside of the main cast, so I'm not entirely sure if it was her or not. But according to the trailer, it looked to me like it was her from season 2 that was in it.
Her that was in season 2 that was in it.
Aye, she was in season 5 as well.
Oh, the wee black girl.
No.
No.
She was in. She was one of the special ones, and they had her hooked up.
Oh right,
in
the season 2
5.
when it went all
It went
warriors
all weird
type thing.
Yeah, young adult type
Yeah.
stuff.
I didn't like that actually.
And everyone went, what? And then they
Right,
just
I know
completely
that.
forgot about that for season 3.
Aye, okay, I know who you mean now. Yeah.
Aye.
Right,
So
okay.
yeah, her. Like I said, I don't know what I mean. I don't know outside the main cast. I don't know the characters' names.
Right, okay. Well, near that. But yeah, I'd probably watch it.
Mm.
I know I will watch it. That'll be my homework for next week.
That's by the way how I know I'm invested in a show if I know all the characters' names.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never remember the characters' names though.
Really?
Never. I never pay attention. Apart from maths, I know all them.
I bet you do.
I do. Oh, that's been good, by the way. Oh, it's been really good.
Okay. Yeah,
it does take over when it's on. I have to say, it does take over.
Does it?
Yeah.
Your whole house.
Well, it's on every night up till Thursday. So well, it's on Monday to Thursday. So it's like it's like an hour and a half long. It's a big chunky night. It's
yeah.
But it's been good.
I wouldn't know because I don't watch reality TV
at all.
No.
I don't watch much actually. I don't like it that much, but I like that. Good.
You're sitting there watching Love Island as well, and The Bachelor.
I don't.
I'm going to give you my rose.
I don't. I've never watched those. The only other one I quite like is
Alone.
Dating. I like Alone. That's good. But I like Celebrities Go Dating. That's funny. But I only like that because it's Rob Beckett that does the voiceover, and he's so funny. The kind of sarcastic and cheeky quips he comes out with, it's worth watching for that. Just telling it like it is, basically. Yeah. It's dead funny.
See, the other thing as well is, and I think I've mentioned this a few times, I don't watch like traditional TV at all. Like if it's on I don't get the TV times or the radio. Do they still make radio times or TV times? I don't know.
Oh, I think so.
I don't know what's on when. So I miss a whole bunch of stuff. Like I've only just started because I love Hugh Bonneville in 2012 W1A and now 2026, and I've only just started watching it because I didn't know it was on, didn't know it was a thing. So I've been starting watching that.
Yeah.
So I miss these things, and then I watch them later on down the line. Except for Breaking Bad, I will never watch Breaking Bad.
Well, you're missing out.
No,
you're cutting your nose off to spite your face.
No.
Same as Game of Thrones.
No,
you're missing out.
No.
Same as
does it have dragons in it?
Same as Dark. You should watch that as well. It's fantastic.
No, I'm watching that.
It's because it's got subtitles.
No, I don't mind subtitles. Jody, I watched every single season of Narcos.
Oh, by the way,
I had to learn Spanish by the end of it.
Talking of which, did you know that the guy that plays Pablo Escobar?
Wagner.
What's his name? Yes, yeah. Wagner. He plays the cop in Mall. Blow your mind.
Right,
Blow your mind.
Yeah, I can see that. Did you know he had to learn Spanish for his part as Pablo Escobar because he's Puerto Rican. He's Brazilian and they speak Portuguese.
There you go. Alistair has taste. Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad, pretty damn good. Absolutely.
Right. Does Game of Thrones could feature dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
You like all that stuff. You used to.
I don't.
Paint them and all that.
No. Space Marines. That was all about Space Marines. Warhammer 40k.
No. Okay.
None of your fantasy nonsense. Well, I suppose it's fantasy, but it's sci-fi. It's more of a rip-off of Dune than anything. Do you know what? I like Dune. I like the entire universe of Dune. That's my thing is. I like that.
All right. Okay. You're into your documentary swords and sword RPG things. Realistic.
RPGs.
No,
I don't watch. What? Rocket powered grenades?
Oh no, like an RPG about Question Time.
Sorry, what's going on here?
Well, that's what you said. You don't like dragons and all that, so you'd rather play an RPG with with real people in it, politicians and all that.
No, no.
The thick of it, RPG.
Oh, that would be good actually. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Yeah,
I'd
you're
play that.
you're in an empty beige office. What do you do? Try and find Malcolm Tucker.
I think we missed a trick with that, actually.
I think they have, yeah.
A political satire. Somebody's probably done it.
Yeah, I used to play Call of Cthulhu.
Or the
RPG.
what do you call him? Edgar Allan Poe thing.
Yeah, but it was written by Sandy Patterson, who designed a lot of the Doom levels. Because after he did Call of Cthulhu, he was looking for another gig, and he did the Doom levels, which is kind of interesting.
Shout out to Big Sandy. Yo.
Shout out Big Sandy, yeah.
Big Sando.
Yeah. Big Alex. Did you see did you watch I watch a lot of YouTube as well. And
I'll watch a lot of YouTube. Yeah.
I watch a lot of YouTube. One of my favorite channels is Tested, but only when Adam Savage is on it. I don't really like all the other guys that are on it. Sorry, other guys that are on Tested. But I recommend reading Every Book is a Hammer. Not Every Book is a Hammer. Every Tool is a Hammer by Adam Savage. But he was interviewing Jon Favreau.
I did see that.
And they were in the Star Wars backlot thing, and it was basically just everything Star Wars was in there, and they had like the
big storage unit.
Yeah, but they had the cockpit for the Razor Crest, the new Razor Crest, I guess, because it's the one with the yellow on it. But he was saying that it was just the cockpit, but they actually have the lower section as well, and it comes apart so that they can easily, like, it's all modular. And I'm like, they built this.
I know.
And they're in the cockpit, and they're sort of sitting down and having a conversation in the cockpit. It's nuts. It was just so good. And he hit the nail right in the head. He said that, a lot of the stuff back then, George wanted it to be practical. And not in camera, and it was so good, the fact that they're still doing that these days, and Phil Tippett's involved as well, and that was really cool as well. So they've got like the stop motion stuff in there, just brilliant, just to sort of see them.
I was actually, I know it was a great thing. It's great to see, and do you know, Adam Savage is such a fanboy as well. You can see the beaming out of him. It's great. It's brilliant to see. But there's a great Phil Tippett, a few documentaries about Phil Tippett. One that I watched recently, and what a crazy guy he is. He was like, off his head on acid or something, and then going in and doing the job. And wow, brilliant. What a guy, what a legend. He did that crazy stop animate. It was like his life's work, Gods and Monsters or something monster. Monsters, and he directed it. It was a weird thing. It was like a kind of fever dream thing.
Yeah,
very strange.
Do you want to talk about the I'll share my screen. The Clayface trailer.
Yeah,
which came out. I'm not gonna play it because we'll get shouted at.
It's just a teaser, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they've released a full trailer, have they? Or have they?
Yes. So this is him. This is Clayface here, and you can see that he's a bit melty here, and then there's the
watch it surely.
It's probably going to be an R
teen audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's coming out near Halloween though, so that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see where they're going with that. Now.
Yeah. Let me grab this one here.
Taking itself seriously, and in the same way that Naked Gun, the humor's always there, but it's played deadpan. I think it's going to be one of those type of things.
Yeah.
And I like Will Forte a lot.
Yeah.
And I like John Cena as well. He's great. So I did not know that about James Gunn. I didn't know he was the
James Gunn produced it, and it's based on the New Yorker article by Ian Fraser, and the screenplay is by Sammy Birch, and the original story was by James Gunn, Jeremy Slater, and Sammy Birch.
Do you know what I like about this trailer as well? The fact at the beginning it says the story Acme does not want you to see. as
Yeah,
if it's been them that's holding it back.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And it's now
Yeah.
it's getting, it's finally getting released.
Yeah.
Because they've been holding it back. So
Yeah.
I like the
kind of real world type
build
thing.
up to it. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, I like that.
Do you want to talk about what you're watching?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Let's see.
Great radio.
Sorry, I'm just reading a message from Evelyn there. We've got ants. And she's pouring water.
Hold on a minute. You were slagging off Russell Brand earlier on, and you're sitting flicking through messages.
I know. Same thing.
Hang on a minute. I just
listen,
this.
We're not going to get 20 million views like he did, though.
Well, that's true.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, we've got ants. So, Time Crimes. It's a Spanish movie from 2009, I'm thinking, something like that.
Okay.
Possibly before that, actually. No, it probably is 2009. And it's all about this guy who is moving into a house, and his wife's kind of building stuff, and he's looks across the field, and he sees this girl taking her top off, and he's like, "All right, wait a minute, I'll get my binoculars out here," and has a closer look. He's like, "Oh," and he ventures over to kind of see what's going on, and ends up, long story short, ends up in a time machine.
Oh, as you do.
You didn't expect that, did you?
Well, time machines are usually hot tubs.
Aye, well, it kind of is actually. It's a kind of.
Is it
tub.
based on it?
It's in a lid goes on it, and then when it comes out. No, it's not based in Hot Tub Time Machine.
No, I'm thinking Hot Tub Time Machine's based on that.
No. Hot Tub Time Machine came out before this. Anyway, it's very good. I've seen it before. Danny had never seen it, and I was like, "This will be right up your street." But it's a right mind bender. You'd like it as well, I think.
What's it called? Sorry,
Time Crimes. And so he comes out, and I won't spoil it. But there ends up multiple versions of himself, and chaos enthuses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was, a hefty 8 out of 10, I'd say. Okay. Watched Mall.
Yep.
I'm pretty much up to date. I'm halfway through episode 6, and I'm still enjoying it. I still think it's good. I like the fact they've introduced this kind of creepy, it looks like a Knights of Ren type character. In it.
He's an Inquisitor.
As an Inquisitor.
Yeah.
I like the fact they've introduced him or her. I think it's a him.
Don't know.
Into somebody a bit creepier than Maul. Maul's not in it that much, though, is he? Really?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
In his own show. They do that to Star Wars, they're like, oh, Boba Fett, and then,
who are you rooting for in this show?
Or Obi-Wan.
Who are you rooting for? Like, Maul's a despicable, unlikable character.
I think we're rooting for the Jedi Padawan girl, because she's
okay.
And I like the Jedi guy, the kind of wizard frog, whatever he is, lizard
the guy with the green face. Yeah.
I like it. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for those two.
My guess is he doesn't make it out of the series.
My guess is you're right.
Yeah.
Guerrilla Stories with the David Attenborough thing. I've been watching that. It's just a one-off. It's a kind of movie. It's a kind of. It was there back in the day, and now he's kind of filming, or his crew are filming while he talks over it. Because he doesn't. I don't think he travels anymore. It's really good. I really like it. It's like a movie length thing. Secret of Bees is on National Geographic. It's bloody amazing. It's so good. It's one of the cameramen that have done David Attenborough shows, and he's got all these kind cameras that you can, poke right inside a beehive and see, things that people have never seen before. Them creating, laying eggs and all this. The drone bee getting in the road of everybody, and dead bees getting dragged out, and there's bees like a wee bee kind of going, oh, kind of mourning the following the dead body out as and kind of trying to grasp it before it gets chucked over the edge and stuff. And the way it's done is like, it's kind of telling the stories of all that, and just how, and it shows you not just bees in the UK. It's like, bees in Africa and wherever else around the world, and how they're different to the bees here and stuff, and what they do.
So the Australian ones have got those cork hats then?
Aye, well, there's, for example, there's a bee. It's a big thing, and it instead of getting nectar from plants and pollen, it gets it from these wee bugs that kind of suck up nectar, and then they pull their bottoms, and they excrete nectar into the bees. It's fascinating. It's really great. I mean, if a bee came in here right now, I'd jump out the window.
Exactly. But, you throw a spider at it.
But I'd throw a spider at it. But fascinating program. And we watched the big kind of movie. I suppose we watched was Apex on Netflix with your Charlize Theron and.
Obviously not. That's a movie. That.
No, it's not. It only came out on Friday.
Apex.
It just came out on Friday. You're thinking of Aeon Flex. Aeon Flux. No, Apex with Taron Egerton and Charlize Theron. She's like this kind of thrill seeker. She loses her husband, Eric Bana, at the beginning. Spoilers.
Oh, it's in Australia. He plays in Aussie.
So she ends up going to Australia, travelling alone and stuff, and gets into a bit of. It's no surprise. It's in the trailer that Taron Egerton's a bit of a nutcase and says, "I'll give you to the end of this song before I start chasing you with a crossbow." And it goes a bit deliverance. Okay. But it's pretty good, actually. Really good. Really, really well done. Pretty believable. And Charlize Theron's brilliant in it. I don't think he's ever done a baddie before. He's very good at that. Really brilliant.
John.
Come on. He's not a baddie. He's just Crabbit. He's a crabby.
He's a crabby, yeah.
He's a crabby patty. I would recommend it.
Cool. I watched Weapons this week.
Oh yeah, so you did.
Have
you seen Barbarian? His other film?
No. I think this is the first movie I've seen of his.
All right, okay.
I don't get the controversy. I don't get the controversy. I don't get the excitement about how this is the genre-defining movie and all that kind of stuff. It was okay.
Well, the thing about it is because you were late to the show, I bet you saw Aunt Gladys quite a number of times online.
No, I didn't. I knew nothing about this going into it.
Never.
Absolutely nothing.
She won an Oscar.
Okay.
You never saw anything.
In fact, somebody was going to change their answer to Amy Madigan, and I went, that's a bit cheating. That's not bother.
Good. What am I like? Story of my life.
I didn't know anything about this movie at all.
Right, okay.
The only thing I knew was it was the guy that directed Barbarian. Right. That was the only.
Because because I think that in itself is, if you'd kind of seen that, it kind of gives the game away, and it's not for that reason. It's not one that you can enjoy watching for a second time because the game's up, type thing. Do
you know how you didn't like Salem's Lot? The movie Salem's Lot with the
new one.
I
never liked it.
Yeah, you didn't like it. I didn't like this one for the same reason that you didn't like Salem's Lot.
Well, so you didn't.
But I like Salem's Lot.
You didn't like it now.
It was fine, and I don't understand why people go, "Oh, it's 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, no notes, all that kind of stuff." It's fine. It's not. It's the same thing with Avatar. I remember hearing about everyone going, "Oh, this is the best. This is the." unbelievable. Like Simon Pegg was going, this redefined cinema and all this kind of stuff. I went to see him.
Simon Pegg says things like that because his pals are that lot.
I know. This is just simply Dances with Wolves. That's all it is.
Aye.
It's just Dances with Wolves, and there's a big guy with guns, and that's it.
I don't think you can compare Weapons to that, because Weapons to me is a kind of messing with the formula of, you know, storytelling and things like that. It is.
Jody, do you not remember seeing movies like, you know, the
Pulp Fiction does it and all that, blah blah blah.
Dr.
Yes,
Thieves and stuff like that. And those movies, the Hammer horror movies and things of the 1970s, and there was that one where the RV where they go there, and there's like,
no, I'm not saying it's never
crazy things. I think he's just bringing that back.
I'm not saying it's never been done, but I'm just saying that
what I'm saying is, I don't think it's new. I don't think it's redefining. I don't think it's this, oh my god, it's amazing. I think people are saying that because they're starved for actually good movies. And when we did movies in the 1970s, they were like kind of shock and awe, kind of, whoa, that's crazy. And that's what you're getting with Weapons, but it's not. I've seen it before, is what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
And we've just forgotten that used to make movies like that. And I'll tell you, there's another one that I watched this week where I'm like, whoa, just blew me away about how good it is. And you'll be shocked by it in just a sec. But that's what I think about Weapons, is that it's a fine movie. I think definitely for sure The Substance is a better movie than Weapons. And I would argue that in a court of law.
I think they're both very good, aye. Uh-huh.
But I think
Weapons. I think the Aunt Gladys thing for me, when I was watching it, I went to see it in the cinema, and the sort of reveal when it all, you know, sorry for spoilers if folk haven't seen it, but when Aunt Gladys thing was revealed, that fascinated me, and I just thought, whoa, this is, you know, turned it up a notch. that part for me. Anyway, you didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't
like it, but you didn't get. I don't
get the excitement behind it. I don't think I'm not understanding why everybody's like, oh my god, this is 10 out of 10. But and the only reason I can think of that is, as I said, is that we used to make movies like that in the 1970s. We don't make movies like that now. And then somebody does a movie which clearly grew up with that, because Barbarian and I think, did he not do Pearl as well?
No, he didn't actually. He didn't.
Okay.
No.
But movies like that, they don't make those movies anymore. And now that he's making movies like that,
Pearl's a great example as well. Robert Eggers, you know, they don't. He's an original. Mm-hmm. I'd say he's. I don't know. I think Zach Cregger's got it though. Mm-hmm. You know, Barbarian was great. It was weird. I like the weirdness as well. You know, I like the weirdness, Sloan. So for me, it ticks the weirdness box for me as well. So you know, he gets double points in that. You know, for the weirdness.
Yeah. We watched Greenland 2 Migration last night. That was our Saturday night movie. Before. No, I've seen Greenland, which you raved about, and I said it was okay.
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah.
Greenland 2 is a crock of poop. It's
is it
thankfully 100. It's thankfully 1 hour 38 minutes, which is, I think you'll all agree, the perfect length of a movie. They spend
movies, do you? To be fair,
Jody, right? What was the goal of Greenland?
Even the good ones, you don't have much luck with. Oh, Greenland was great.
What was the purpose of Greenland? What was the purpose of Greenland?
Well, to get to a safe place
which was Greenland, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The movie opens with Greenland's not a safe place. Everyone leave! So they now have to leave Greenland.
Don't spoil it. It's
the first 5 minutes of the bloody movie.
Right.
They then spend the next hour, I think, trying to get to. I can't spoil it. Are you gonna watch it? No.
No, we probably will watch it.
Right. Well, I won't spoil it then for you, but it's predictable garbage, is what it is.
I'll tell you, it can't be as bad as Geostorm. That's his worst movie.
Do you know? I was talking to Anime about this, and I was saying that I'm beginning to think I've seen a lot of Gerard Butler movies, and none of them have been pretty good or been any good really. I wasn't impressed with Greenland, and I'm beginning to think that he's not that good.
What about? Did you see that one, the plane crash one? What was that one? Remember?
Well, if it's his, it'll be on the nose. It'll probably called Plane Crash.
Probably, aye. No, I think Greenland was a great film. And it ticked along very well. The pacing was great in it, and I think Gerard Butler's good. I think he picks a lot of crap roles. I mean, do you remember that one that we watched when you were in Canada, and he went to. He got himself arrested so that he could get into prison beside the guy he was going to kill.
Yeah.
What was that one called? That was pretty good.
Law-abiding citizen.
Aye. No, that wasn't what it's called, was it?
I'm sure it was.
Answers in the comments. And if you liked weapons as well.
Law-abiding citizen is an American vigilante action thriller.
Not that one. Not that one.
Film stars Jamie Foxx, Gerard Butler, and Bruce McGill.
It's not that one. It was maybe 2 years ago, 3 years. Well, couldn't have been that long. You were still in Canada, so what? 3 years ago, maybe.
Aye.
3 years ago, because it was when I was over. It doesn't matter.
We watched today. In fact, we watched Mission. So you know how we've done this. We've done this before with James Bond. So we'll sit and watch like the entire collection of movies, the oeuvre of the movie. So this week we're gonna not this week, but over the next few weeks we'll watch Mission Impossible movies
from start to finish.
From start to finish.
That'll be interesting.
And I've just finished watching Mission Impossible, and I'd like to give you my review, which I wrote in Letterboxd. So I watched this years ago. I watched this.
I watched it and I wrote it down what I thought of it, innit?
Oh, I got it in words. I'm going to say the words.
I'm going to speak it out loud.
I'm going to use the wind will go by my vocal cords and make a resonating tone, and that will signify words in my mouth.
Get on with it.
I watched this years ago. And I didn't like it. I thought it was not a good movie. However, unlike most terrible movies, this is actually matured with age. It's a solid cast. There's some great performances. Even Tom Cruise a bit OTT at times, but that's okay. The story's pretty good too, and it's got all the hallmarks of all the later the later movies as well. So it's got like hunts, disguises, the inevitable convoluted heist, and lots of running, obviously. It's directed by Brian De Palma, which is the only thing I remembered about this movie. There was two things I remembered. Number one, there's a bridge in it, and number two, Brian De Palma's directed it.
Oh, well, he's hanging. That's the one he's hanging in, is it not? The first one?
That's not a bridge though he's in. But yeah, it is the first one where he goes.
That's the most memorable one.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even remember that one. So Brian De Palma uses a lot of like Brian De Palma style, camera tricks. So he's got the split diopter thing where it's that you can shoot two people at the same time.
He's got a split what? I need to see the doctor about that.
He's got a split diopter.
Get him to the hospital now.
Don't knock up him. Dutch angles as well, not Dutch ovens, Dutch angles, and a lot of overhead shots as well. And it's actually a really pretty movie. It's really nicely done, and because it's like mid-90s, it's the 96 I think this came out, so teeny tiny Tom Cruise was like 33 or something at the time. The tech is all kind of peak tech, so it's all those kind of like big massive monitors that were like 17-inch monitors with like floppy disks. Like most of the story revolves around a floppy disk. Like that's how tech it was at the time. It was a floppy disk. And the phones they've got are all Nokia, like those massive, remember those big massive Nokia phones? They're all those.
Well, yeah.
And it just felt like they don't shoot movies like this. This is another thing I was thinking about, is they don't shoot movies like this way anymore. Like it's all just, I'll shoot one, I'll shoot here, I'll block here, and I'll turn the camera off and I'll put it to this guy and we'll roll for this guy. And it's just all this, like you don't get any sense of like scale or movement or like positioning within the thing.
Still shooting everything in camera at that point, very few digital shots, a lot of practical stuff.
Because it was so expensive to do digital shots, and the digital shots looked crap.
What year did that come out?
96. So 30 years ago.
So it was pre-episode 1 then. That was 99.
Pre-COVID.
Episode 1, wasn't it? Your internet, you sounded like you sounded like you're doing a digital sneeze there. But see, when I watch these back, sometimes it sounds like I'm doing the digital sneeze, and it's you're all right.
See, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you.
It's not.
So anyway, so I gave it 4 out of 5. I thought it was really, really enjoyable, and it was actually I'm surprised the fact that it was as good as it was. It kept my interest. So much so that I wasn't double screening. So there you go.
Well, the second movie is by Ang Lee, I think, isn't it? Or somebody like that. I think
you're right, yeah. And the third one's Brad Bird in his first live-action directorial debut.
I think it's the third one when it really starts getting good, though. You know,
that's when Simon Pegg comes on board.
Is that the third one? Aye.
Yeah.
So the team kind of become more strong. Yeah. Bing Rames and all that.
Bing Rames, yeah. So Bing Rames is in it from the start. He's in the first one.
Is he? Oh, I didn't know that.
It's him and teeny tiny Tom Cruise all the way through Mission Impossible. It's both of them. Yeah.
Well, spoilers, but that makes it all the harder when you watch the last one. You know what I mean?
Mention that. So yeah, I recommend. It's on Paramount Plus just now, so we're just watching all of them. We don't actually have them in DVD or Blu-ray.
We stand corrected. Third one is J.J. Abrams.
Oh, is it?
That's right. Yeah. Third one is James. Brad Pitt must have come on much later then.
Ghost Protocol. Ghost Protocol. All right. Okay.
Because Brad Bird. Did I say Brad Pitt? Brad Bird obviously directed animation, and I think Mission Impossible movie was that his first live action film.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, amazing that I just said that about 2 minutes ago.
All right, I never heard you. I wasn't listening.
So, David, if you can be honest, David Fincher was apparently going to direct the one that Brad Bird did.
Oh, right, okay.
Scheduling conflicts and all that kind of stuff. So he was replaced. And
Brad Bird's an unusual. Well, you think Brad Bird seems to be an unusual choice, but then when you see The Incredibles, some of the action sequences in that are just out of this world. The first movie,
the Iron Giant sitting over here, like what?
Well, the Iron Giant as well. Sorry, yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. What a film that is, by the way. What a film!
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
Beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, you got this far, and if you did get this far, you might want to know when we're putting something new up. So don't forget the old subscribe button, notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when we put something new up, which is currently 9 p.m. UK time on Sundays. And if you like this, if you wouldn't mind giving us a like on the old like button there, please, and share on social media. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, but it would really help the channel out, and we do appreciate it. We also appreciate the fact that you come on here and listen to us rant incoherently for the first 15 minutes of the show, and stick with us. Thanks,
thanks, Alistair. Thanks, James. Thanks, David.
And thanks for commenting and keeping us right on which Mission Impossible movies were directed by which director, because I was 100% sure the third one was Brad Bird.
So did I.
Yeah. So it's Ghost Protocol. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Cheers, guys.